Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Zeku and I'm glad you decided to join in. I hope everyone watching this has a lovely day. I am making this video to highlight the changes of Lucky Chloe in Tekken 7. She is my favorite character and my main character. I've reached multiple times Tekken God Prime in Season 3 with her, and I've performed in quite a few tournaments. Didn't get first place so far, but I hope that's only a matter of time. And yeah, I'm really hoping to help people out with showing her changes and would appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe, maybe a comment on what I can do better. I'm still new to making videos. And yeah, I will try to update also with a Season 4 combo video. Not much has changed since Season 3, except for the Warlanders mostly. And yeah, I also want to do a Kunimitsu video and a few of the other characters I play, like Steve, Noctis, Josie. And if you want to catch my stream, I will be live on Tuesday over at twitch.tv/seeker93. I will put a link in the description below. And without further ado, let's get to the Chloe changes. So the first thing that changed about Lucky Chloe is with her back 2 or any form where she got it in her jab strings. The thing that was changed previously, this used to only knock down on counter hit. Now this knockdowns on normal hit, and from every variant she has. So if you get a normal hit on this now, you get a while standing free guaranteed for a huge chunk of damage. Beware, this can still be sidestepped, but it now makes ducking against Lucky Chloe way more dangerous. Okay, I'm bad. Alright, off to the next change. The next change is her 12 frame Punisher, which she received in Season 2. It's her just frame input 2-2, where she yells Lucky. The damage got increased by 2, I believe. It went from 23 on the second hit to 25, which now gives it 35 damage overall. If the opponent does not hold back to roll away, you also get a back 1 guaranteed, which brings us to the third change she received. The damage of Lucky Chloe's back 1 got increased from 20 to 25. So if you get the 2-2 just frame now and get your back 1 follow-up, you get a whopping 55 damage for a 12 frame Punisher. The next thing that got changed is her 2-3. I cannot exactly say what was changed about it. It says if you did the entire string, there was a mistake with the damage it dealt. I have never personally witnessed that or paid attention to that, so I guess it's a bug fix and we should be glad about it. The next addition that Lucky Chloe got was with her down forward 1. The opponent is now closer on block. Previously, if you did a down forward 1 into down forward 1, if your opponent was standing at tip range, it was possible for them to backdash out of it, which is now impossible. It was not possible for every character, but for some. And also, in addition to this change happening, she now has an extension to her down forward 1, which is down forward 1-3. It's a low extension, so it can be low parried, however, it's uninterruptible on hit. And the good thing about this is, it's the same access as our down back 3. And down back 3 too is uninterruptible counter hit launcher, so the more people mesh, the more they will die now. The next change that Lucky Chloe received was to her down forward 3-3. This is our 14 frame Punisher and is a natural combo on normal hit. The damage of the second hit got increased from 15 to 20, which now makes it so that this also does 35 damage to line up with the 2-2 12 frame Punisher. The next addition that Lucky Chloe received was a cancelable move. Her down forward 4, a jumping low, is now cancelable by holding back. I have personally not found too much use for this. It's pretty good to annoy people, and you can check people's reactions with it. Like, there are people that actually react to this move, and with this you can determine how good their reactions are. The move you rarely ever saw, which is this one, where she starts counting. This is pretty much just a meme move, but it now got an extension. You can now do twist left 4, 4. And this is also a counter hit launcher, normal hit launcher even, which you can pick up with Kelly Roll into whatever combo you like. The only problem I see with this move is that it's hard to ever bring out. It's hard to make people respect the twist left stance. But yeah, maybe you can get it done. It's possible. But yeah, maybe somebody will use this move in a tournament and win the match with it. Another change that Lucky Chloe got was her back 3. First off, the damage got increased from 15 to 17, which is pretty good for 17 frame startup and mid homing, excuse me. And another thing got changed. It has now a different property on counter hit. So if it hits counter hit, you get a knockdown. If you don't go back turn, you get a back 1 guaranteed of this, but most Chloe players will go back turn after this. So you will have to make do with back turn 4 to just get your guaranteed hit there, which is still 39 damage. It's pretty amazing. This is the most damaging follow-up I found for this, and it whiffs on tip range, but it's mostly consistent. But again, this is also helpful to give better wall splats. There used to be some angles where you would not get a wall splat, which is now, at least on counter hit, solved. Another move we got is forward for 3+4, which had the plus frames on hit changed from +4 to +5. Also, a new change we got was made to our Season 3 newly implemented Hell Sweep. It got the recovery increased by 4 frames on the second hit, shortened I mean, and it also deals 3 damage more. So it's a little bit more rewarding on hit, and also the important thing is that it's not punishable on hit at the wall anymore. This used to be punishable with a wake up kick, which is terrible. Please let me input the move correct. So now I have to find the restart position and change positions. You used to be able to punish this with a wake up kick, which is now not possible anymore if I hold back. See? That's a pretty good change. Doesn't take away that it's still recovering too long in my opinion, but it's a useful buff. Another thing that was changed was while standing free. When the move is blocked, the distance between the character and the opponent is not quite as big anymore. So this is easier to punish with jabs. You need to get a little bit of distance between your opponent and yourself to make jabs whiff on this. But it's still a pretty good move. Still a counter hit launcher, crouch state throughout the entire startup. Only -12 on block. Still an amazing move. And another move that got changed was full crouch down forward 1. It got damage increased from 15 to 18, which means that Lucky Chloe's full crouch down forward 1 is now an even better low poke and a better launcher because it does more damage. So this is pretty much it for the changes to Lucky Chloe. Let me see if my chat